everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you don't know me, my name is Alicia, and I feel like I just kind of made a big whoopsie. Recently I uploaded a video for my book channel to this channel. Didn't mean to do that, but I figured I might as well just like post a video just kind of announcing to people on this channel that I do have another channel that I've been using. I think I only have like maybe 14, 13 or so videos on that channel. It's been new. During the nursing program and then before that, I've had an immense amount of textbooks just kind of shoved at me that I've had to consume over the years. So like the past 2 years, I have just fallen in love with books all over again and been able to just have joy in reading instead of like reading 500 pages of textbooks a semester or however many. I don't even want to know how many pages of textbooks I've read. But I mean, I did take a break and I was like, I don't even want to look at another book for a while. And the past 2 years, I've just, like I said, rediscovered my passion for reading books and, you know, rediscovering all these great stories. And I don't know what book if you guys are readers out there, what book it was for you that sparked your joy of reading. I feel like we all have one. That book is near and dear to my heart, and I appreciate it, and I appreciate the author that, you know, put time and energy into it. But I have so many books that I've discovered since then. I'm like, oh my god, this is my favorite. No, this one's my favorite. I'm like, I have so many favorites. And anyways, I have started this book channel this year because I've just been enjoying reading and want to share it. And I feel like, you know, you want to be able to tell someone about the story that you just read, but you don't want to spoil it for someone that hasn't read it. So then what can you do? Who can you talk to about these books? Because like a lot of people in my life are readers. See, my sister's a reader. I'm like, I don't want to tell you all about this book and spoil it for you because you might read it one day, especially if I own it and I share it. But I also don't want to like join like a book club or group where you all have to read the same book and it's not even a book that I chose to read. Like, I have my own list of books I have to get through and I just want to read them and share my thoughts on the stories. And if you guys stumble across one of my videos that's like a book review, great. I've contemplated like growing the channel in a different way to where it's not just a book review, but also just me being able to vent about the story, like the great things, and also vent about the frustrations. I'm like, I can't believe like this didn't make sense, you know, put those in there too. We'll see. It's a new channel. It's called Palpable Pages because I feel like when you're really invested into a story and it feels real and you're attached to the characters and like the pages like become palpable, it's intense and you can feel it, and it's really like you can get really emotionally attached to a book, especially if the story's that good. But I've also had it to where the story was so intense where I'm like in tune and I'm like at home alone by myself and I'm reading this book and then all of a sudden I get spooked by something. I'm just like, whoa, messed up. Anyways, yes, so just a little glimpse right now. I just finished reading Beach Read by Emily Henry. It's a really good book. I think this is the review I'm going to post today. I finished reading it a couple days ago. Right now, I'm almost done reading Heartbones by Colleen Hoover. I love Colleen Hoover books. I feel like anytime I get stuck in a rut, I can just pick up any one of her books and just kind of get myself right out of it. They're really easy to read, and they're all such good stories. Like, I can't even pick a favorite. She has so many good books. It Ends With Us, Verity. This one is like growing to the top of my favorite list, Heartbones. This is a really good book. And then when I'm done reading this book, I can't decide. I don't know. I'm going to read one of these two. I have The Last Time I Lied by Riley Sager, and I've read like 3 of his other books, and they're all wonderful. I'm not disappointed yet. So, interested to pick this up and finish it. I did start it, and then like, I read 20 pages or so, and it was just a day I was really tired, and then a couple days went by and I didn't get to finish it, and then I'm like got really busy with all the things going on at home. So we're excavating my backyard and I'm building myself like a little dream patio thing out there, so I spent a couple days digging and I've been out there doing a bunch of yard work. So yes, I kind of got out of the story and then I was a little fuzzy on the details because I only read like 20 pages, and I was like, okay, we'll just put that, shelve it. Obviously it wasn't a book that I was like really intensely wanting to read right now. So I would like to pick this back up, possibly, and finish it. Or I also just got this at Walmart. I need to stop buying books before I've even read the other books on my list, but I do that a lot. I just got the book The Apothecary, and I also just got this book, Run Rose Run. It's by James Patterson and Dolly Parton. course, I love Dolly Parton. I'm very curious because it has like this immense amount of reviews here. If you open this flap, it says one book of the year for 2022, so there's that. And then you open the flap, and it's just like obscene the amount of people that are just talking about this book. Reese Witherspoon, People Magazine, #1 USA Today, #1 New York Times, #1 Wall Street Journal, #1 Washington Post, #1 Seattle Times, and it goes on and on. I'm like, anytime that happens, hopefully it really is that good of a book, but then I'm like, if it doesn't live up to the hype, I'm going to be disappointed. So we'll see. I don't know. I have a lot of books on my list. I kind of like was surprised when I picked up Beach Read because I just finished reading a couple thrillers back to back and then picked up this like beachy novel. Do you ever do that where you kind of like you're in a phase where you're just watching true crime nonstop and then you're like, oh, let's watch a Hallmark movie. I'm like, let's just watch Hallmark. I don't know. It was like I was in my feels that day for beach vibes. I don't know. But yes, that's what's coming up. I hope you guys are interested. If you are, then just subscribe to my channel, Palpable Pages. I guess I can leave the link below and attach to this video. And I hope everyone's doing great. I really enjoyed having this channel while I have. I've enjoyed the commentary and engagement with the community and all the people that have subscribed and supported the channel. I appreciate it, and I really hope to see you guys on my other channel. So yes, stick around, subscribe, and get some book reviews in your system. Get some joy for reading back in your system.